Sex is always a tough topic for couples, especially when they're not having it. But we've got just the thing that both men and women today really need. It's a book called Please Dear, Not Tonight, The Truth About Women and Sex. And it'll help ladies make the bedroom more exciting and help you men out there understand, women are very complicated. The author, Mary Jo Fay, is joining us now. You've done all the work here, Mary Jo. Welcome to Good Day, Colorado.
Thank you. It's been great to be here.
Thank you for coming. You live in Parker?
I do.
This is your third book.
It's my third relationship book, yes.
Awesome. Well, you've done all the work here. I've checked off here, and I have so many little bookmarks here. I'll get to how long foreplay should last in just a little bit. But you've boiled this down to two questions.
Right.
Do women really have all those headaches?
Yes.
And why is it that men just want to get lucky?
When they know what to do, there's absolutely no luck involved. And the problem is, where did men learn about sex? From their 7th grade buddies in the locker room? I'm telling you what, there's a big problem there. So we have quickie crib notes in here because we know men don't read entire books. So there's one chapter called What Women Want, the crib notes, and then there's little boxes scattered around, so if you won't take the whole time to read the whole book, we know how men work. You can cut right to the chase.
Thank you very much for making it simple for us of the male persuasion. What women would tell men about their sex if they could say anything? What?
Oh my gosh, where would you like me to start? That's a whole hour program.
I know.
What I do when I produce my books is I interview women and men. Actually, I have one chapter called A Few Good Men and One Big Jerk, because there was an extremely horrific man that wrote to me to give me his story. And women need to know about those kind of guys as well. Right. But real women will tell you things when you don't expect them to, or they'll tell you differently than if you have a sexual survey. I mean, there was a sexual survey a researcher put out asking women, was their husband small, medium, large, or X-large? Well, that means right off the bat you have to assume they've been with enough men to say small, medium, large, or X-large. So what kind of a question is that? The question should be, does the size the man has that's in the bed with you, does it work for you? Or is he working for you?
Are you satisfied?
Exactly right.
And what's your answer?
Well, is he educated enough to listen to what the woman in his bed is needing? And is she smart enough to not only know what she needs, but to tell him honestly what she needs and not hold back? Well,
I keep hearing the word need popping up there. It is a relationship or a series of needs back and forth.
Exactly.
That are trying to be met, correct?
And then you look at all the different statistics out there of people that have been abused, sexually abused.
Right.
By the time they're 18 in this country, 1 in 3 women and 1 in 6 men have been sexually abused. That's a lot of people walking in the bedroom with issues to begin with.
Right, that filters into their lives, not only in the bedroom, but just relationally all through their lives. So, I mean, I love the book here because you do make it very, very simple. What a guy can do to almost guarantee that his woman will desire to have sex with him.
That's right.
Guarantee.
Well, first of all, you stop and think about why the question is, why do women have so many headaches?
Yeah.
We have spent many years...
And that seems so stereotypic, forgive me.
Yeah, but we all laugh when we hear it. We all know exactly what we're talking about, don't we?
Okay.
So, I think women grew up with the belief that, first of all, sex wasn't something we should partake in until we got married, and yet men were out there bragging about their escapades for years. So we get married and we think, or, people that have sex before they get married, whatever, we think the man is supposed to solve it for us, tell us what to do, because we weren't supposed to be doing anything about this ahead of time.
Oh, so your education comes from the guy, presumably.
Who learned in the 7th grade from his buddies in the locker room.
Oh, man, we have created a mess, haven't we?
That's exactly right. And then we have people like Freud 100 years ago who decided that he could tell the world what women needed. Now, if I said to you, Steve, listen, let me tell you what would be a mature response for men, you could tell me where to stick it, because I'm not a man. Right,
oh, man. You know what? I'm stumped. Let's go to our Fox Focus group. Whenever I get stumped, I throw it to Joanna Canals. And Joanna, actually, I want to know how long foreplay is supposed to last, and she's got a number of, you've got multiple choices, which I appreciate. Joanna, what are folks saying about this morning?